in the first quarter. No pressure. And a
Good boot this time. Drives Randall L. back to the 23. Waits for some support. Gets it. Going outside. Dexter Reed has the angle on him and bumps him out. But Roethlisberger comes out. He's led this team on 2 touchdown drives, and he talked to us before the game about not letting his teammates down.
I don't want to let my teammates down. That's the biggest thing. These guys have put so much into it, and people like Jerome and some of the veteran players, you know, that people have talked about it being there last year. Hopefully it's not, but I don't want to disappoint them and let them down. That's my biggest fear. And last week I thought I did. I thought I really let them down, so I don't want to have to do that again.
Well, he had to be having those same thoughts about letting him down at halftime. But he's rallied here and played well in the third quarter, which is in the final minute of the quarter. And Bettis with room inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29 behind Hines Ward's block.
Off tackle is where the Steelers are having success when they run the football. That time they changed the formation around. Jerome Bettis comes to the left side. Hines Ward getting a block down the field. And Jerome Bettis, even though he's a power runner, still has those nifty feet and the speed that allows him to get outside every once in a while. Rodney Harrison, number 37, was chasing him.
Watch him. He's shaken up. Harrison is at the end of this.
Oh, he gets hit by his own man, Eugene Wilson.
Harrison on his back. He was shaken up in the first half. Set out a few plays, recovered, came back, had the pick and the run back for a score.
Well, this is some of the ups and downs emotionally for the teams, the crowd. The 4th down play by the Steelers a few minutes ago.
That's right.
They withstand a challenge or have a challenge and they win it. Rodney Harrison is setting up, which is a good sign. I thought it might be his legs, but his helmet hits the ground awfully hard too.
Gets sliced by his own teammate Eugene Wilson.
Yeah, because Jim, when they had him on the ground, nobody was looking at his legs, which I thought might be the problem, but he gets up and shakes it off.
Heads to the bench and mark it at the 30 with Dexter Reed taking Harrison's position. First down play action.
Got him wide open.
There he is. Ward again at the 10. Ward dives. They say he's out at the 4.
This is the exact same play that Tom Brady threw for a touchdown. Hines Ward is going to go across. They're going to clear it out. The Patriots cover the deep receiver and watch the receiver going across the field. Nobody is there. Top of your screen for Hines Ward.
Well, the time has run out on the third quarter, but a quarter that brought back hope to the Steel City.
CSI New York takes on the Mafia's next generation. Tell the family. A new CSI New York, CBS Wednesday.
The Grammy Awards, music's biggest night, live, CBS Sunday, February 13th.
I'm not just a giant eagle butcher, I'm an artiste. My medium is meat, and I know how to sculpt it. You can braise it, broil it, grill it, fry it, whatever you want, I'll accommodate you. We sell the best meat on the planet, USDA choice and up. They're thicker, juicier, perfectly marbled. It might look the same somewhere else, but it definitely doesn't taste the same. Trust me. If you want a good steak, there's nobody pickier than me. I'll give you the best, no bones about it. You can find me at Giant Eagle.
We've never been what you would call planners.
That's why satellite TV didn't work for us. Too much planning. Is it on?
Just ended.
Of course.
But it's okay now, because On Demand showed up on Comcast.
Just showed up.
It gives us what satellite did. All these movies and shows that they change out a lot.
A lot of them free.
Yeah, and they even start when we're ready.
No more planning around the video store.
Don't like planning.
No.
That was then. This is Comcast.
Get your first month of standard and digital cable with On Demand and HBO for just $1.
Well, it's going to be downright cold. Check this out, 9 degrees tonight. So I advise you to put a couple extra blankets on the bed. We'll experience some icy conditions on Thursday as well, but we're not done yet. We've got another storm system. It's going to mean business with heavy snow accumulation throughout the region.
Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC all-wheel drive. How to weather the weather. Mercedes-Benz 4MATIC all-wheel drive. Available in every class of sedan and wagon. Control unlike any other.
KDK TV News, the area's most watched news station, morning, noon, and night.
On the last play of the third quarter, some thought Ward may have scored, but the right foot was on the line. So the ball is spotted just inside the 5 as we start the fourth quarter with the Steelers threatening again. They have scored on their first 2 possessions, touchdowns, that is, of this second half. And looking to go in again. First and goal. Bettis hammered at the 3.
Bettis on the carry.
Eugene Wilson, Teddy Johnson.
Well, the Steelers, they're doing now what they set out to do at the start of this game. Run the football hard and then pick up some key third downs, which we've seen them do here in the second half, and a fourth down. And then when you throw the play action pass, go down the field. The Patriots, they were afraid of this receiving core, the speed and the size, so they're giving them respect. That's why those mid-range throws have been open for Ben Roethlisberger.
Got that size on the outside to the left. They're looking that way on second and goal, and Burris can't hold on. You know, I remember Burris telling us a couple times this year, just throw it high enough. I'll come down with it. He's got the size advantage and the leaping ability, but this time he had his man boxed out, but look, reaching around Asante Samuel.
They did this the first time they played. They got the touchdown. I did not like the play call. It's too risky. There's too many other options. Run the football, move the quarterback, run the draw, run a play where you can pick a defender. But to lob it up is too risky, I think, for all the success you've had on doing other things on offense.
It's third and goal, and Bettis driving, but only managing a yard. Rodney Harrison back in on that play. Comes in and makes the hit. Fourth down, fourth and goal from about the 2.
Interesting call here, and Bill Cowher is making the right decision. He's going to kick a field goal.
Yep. Going field goal. He's bringing out Reed. This is the right decision, you say?
I think it is. It's if you go for it, Jim, it's too risky. It's 2 yards. If it was 1, you open up lots of options. Now you can get it to an 11-point lead. It's still a field goal, a touchdown, 2-point conversion. Keep the momentum going on your side.
For 20 yards, 3 points added. The crowd is booing.
It's a tough decision, but Bill Cowher made the right one.
6-ton Silverado has better resale value than Ford or Dodge. That's why it's the right truck. The official truck of an American revolution.
Wait till you see what's coming up on TV's most watched drama, CSI. Make yourself comfortable.
You dug up 2 bodies covered in tar?
You're actually autopsying a bear.
It's the first time for everything.
CSI, CBS Thursday.
We are a minute and a half into the final quarter, and a lead that on 2 occasions was 21 for New England. It's now 11.
New England's got to show that they can come out and pick up some first downs and just will their power a little over the Steelers defense. Physically, they are not getting it done.
Driving kick, and Bethel Johnson has no problem fielding it. It's going outside. It's a block from Cherry, and then ridden down by Coakley, 39-yard line. Tonight after the game, the countdown is on to start one of TV's most gripping and original new crime-solving dramas to come around in a long time. Stick around right after the game for the premiere of Numbers right here on CBS. Well, how about from Pittsburgh's end, not forcing a takeaway in this game, and right on track with what the Patriots do in the postseason. They have not turned it over in 7 quarters, not once. Troy Brown is in on offense. First down, Brady. He hits Brown, and it looks like he has the first down yardage.
Troy Brown now on offense. Jim, we talked to him yesterday, and what did he say? I'm running out of gas.
But he did say it's probably the most fun I've had in my 12 years in the NFL, doing it all.
Yeah, he has. Playing defense, it's been such a surprise. It's been so hard for him. Troy Brown, and he's playing some receiver. He returns punts.
Kind of tipped his hand how versatile he can be 3 years ago in the AFC title game here. Again, he had 8 catches over 100 yards, punt return touchdown. Dillon still having a hard time, except the one occasion, finding any room. Only a yard. Look at Troy Brown in this season. He caught a touchdown for Vinatieri in St. Louis. It was really the first game he came in and played in the secondary against the Rams. Since early November, he's been a 2-way player.
And I think he told us, he says, I was hoping those defensive backs were going to get healthy so I could get off the defensive side, but it didn't happen.
Second down 9 from midfield. And this will be a 3rd down situation on the way. Deion Branch. Third and 5. Branch with a big game. 4 catches, including a 60-yard touchdown. Kevin Falk, dangerous receiver out of the backfield. He lines up along with Patrick Pass, split behind Brady. 3rd down 5. Brady looks left, goes middle, hits his target. Gibbons breaks free, fumbles, and falls on it. Whoa, he's never lost. I was going to say that before, although it never counted as a catch a little earlier. But Gibbons, he has never lost a fumble in his career.
What a job by Tom Brady, hanging in the pocket, looking to his left, nobody there. David Gibbons came in and stopped completely, then took off again. It was designed to be that way. Tom Brady knew he was the last resort to complete a pass, and he found him.
Well, Gibbons had that catch where they said the knee was down before the fumble, and it's Dillon with a forceful effort for 6. Matt Light, Stephen Neal helping up the middle. And again, a reminder, February 13th, the Pro Bowl from Hawaii. Brady, Hines Ward, James Ferrier, Peyton Manning, Donovan McNabb. Just a few of the names who will be on hand for the Pro Bowl February 13th.
Look what the Patriots have done on this drive. This is a good pressure-packed drive by the offense. A few runs, couple passes, 2 first downs.
It's Kevin Falk behind Brady, not Dillon. 2nd down and 4. And it's Falk. Falk, good piece of running. Falk outside, and Deshae Townsend is the only Steeler over there. It was Falk who had to go the distance, really, against Pittsburgh in that game back October 31st, when they had only 6 rush attempts, tying the fewest attempts in an NFL game, the Chicago Cardinals from 1933. Only 5 yards they gained.
James Ferrier, he's inside. He's got to find a way to make some stops. He can't do it. They bring Kevin Falk in. He's fresh, and he makes people miss, and he has the speed to take it outside too.
Yeah, so fresh. His first carry, 17 yards. Over to Givens. This was the touchdown play in the first half, and this time wrapped up by Willie Williams, who had solid footing this time.
I'm still trying to decide if that's a call in the huddle or he just sees it out there. If it's not a call in the huddle, not a good decision by Tom Brady. The defensive back way too close to David Givens to try to get many yards with that play.
A loss of 2, back to the 15. They have taken over 4 minutes away from the clock. Second down, 12. Dillon back in. And 3rd and about 9 coming up. And into Larry Foote. And another significant moment in this game coming.
It is, and you know, the Patriots, they learned something from the last game, Jim, when they played here. You said it, 5 rushing yards total for the whole game. They got behind and they just got to throwing the football. Charlie Weiss, he knows, hard to make a living doing that against this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They have been patient with the running game today, and that has enabled Tom Brady to get some extra time when they do throw the football.
3rd down, 9. Coming after Brady, throws to the end zone, batted away. Townsend tipped it. Going for David Givens. And pressure, Clark Higgins.
Well, when it's a big moment in the game and you have a nickname and it's Blitzburg, what are you going to do? You're going to come after the quarterback. That's what you do. That's what you're good at. And excellent job by Deshae Townsend on the outside.
And Terry, good from 48. Early in the game, this try 31 yards. Lonnie Paxton to snap it. Miller on the hold. The kick. Ooh, that grazed the upright. Did it not? No. Okay. Left side anyway.
There you go.
I saw something. All right. It's good. And the lead is 14.
Chevy offers the most crew cabs of anyone. Colorado, Avalanche, Silverado, and Silverado Heavy Duty. The most crew cabs. That's why Chevy's the right truck. The official truck of an American revolution.
You know, a McDonald's Big Mac has 560 calories. On the other hand, a tasty 6-inch turkey sub at a Subway restaurant has 280 calories. That's exactly half the calories. And half the calories, that's how I became half the Jared. For delicious subs made right before your eyes with fresh ingredients on fresh baked bread, it's Subway restaurants. Subway, eat fresh.
Hey, Nikki, this is Mike from tonight. I just wanted to call and tell you my number. It's 555-0142. Sorry, machine cut me off. I don't know about that. Call again. Nikki, it's Mike again. Sorry. I know you said that I shouldn't really call you until tomorrow, but wow, it's like 2:30. It is tomorrow now.
To learn about easy automatic bill paying, go to mastercard.com.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Subway. Can you feel the heat rising? Get ready to experience a fresh toasted sub. Subway, eat fresh. Chevy, an American Revolution, supercharged for 2005. And by Nextel. Nextel helps groups get things done. Nextel, done.
You know what the score was when we were here back on Halloween?
I do.
Exactly the same, but in the other order. They have flipped it 34-20 with New England on top in this one. That was a 5.5-minute drive leading to the field goal. Randall L. And a good hit. Robbie Abdullah underneath that pile made the first contact. Roethlisberger comes back out looking for another drive.
It's kind of like an airbag.
An airbag?
Same at the airport, checking email. I drop my ThinkPad. It senses the drop. Hard drive braces for impact. Like an airbag.
So if I dropped it, it would just...
Brace for impact.
Oh, yeah?
That's not my notebook.
Check, please.
Klutz-proof wireless, only on a ThinkPad with Intel Centrino mobile technology.
The Chunky Soup All-Rookie Team. Making the starting lineup is new Campbell's Chunky Turkey Pot Pie. Loaded with big chunks of tender turkey, potatoes, and veggies.
This Hardy Rookies, no turkey.
Give all 6 Chunky Rookies a tryout.
Did you hear that?
Alien versus Predator. With an all-new beginning, never seen in theaters. Alien versus Predator. Own it Tuesday.
You ugly son of a... From the minute my son was born, I knew I wanted to be that dad. The guy who can show you how to throw a perfect spiral, fixing bikes and skateboard ramps, going to ball games. My father was that dad, and now I've become that dad. That's why I bought a Saturn.
The all-new 7-passenger 2005 Saturn Relay with the safety and security of OnStar and DVD players standard. Now, every 2005 Relay is available with 5-year, 60,000-mile worry-free ownership.
To be a CSI in a city like Miami,
Whatever happened to get a ring?
you gotta have a great eye, strong instincts, and love walking on the wild side. Don't do it! They never listen. CSI Miami, CBS tomorrow.
We're back in Pittsburgh, and CSI is more than just a show. It's like you, Phil. It's a phenomenon. So how will TV's #1 drama top itself? Just wait till you see. Don't miss CSI Thursdays at 9/8 Central. And you look at the Pittsburgh receiver formation here. 4 receivers sending Randall L in motion. And on the D-line, although they got 4 hands down, only 2 defensive linemen for the Patriots.
That drive by the Patriots offense, what it did, it forced the Steelers into a hurry-up offense. They look at the clock. It's 7:45. They go, we got 2 shots. You're going to get the ball 2 times. You got to score 2 touchdowns. So you know you're in 4-down territory already.
Randall L picked up 5, fumbled, but was already down. 2nd and 5. Roethlisberger overthrown, and Eugene Wilson. Do they give him the pick? Well, they do indeed. Intercepted. His second of the game.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. That football did get away from Ben Roethlisberger. It just kind of squirted out of his hand. You can tell by the wobble, and immediately when he let it go, it was high. Good look off. He's got the right idea, and one of the reasons why he threw it high, he knew he was going to get hit. Pressure on the quarterback makes you inaccurate. And what a catch by Eugene Wilson down the field.
Again, take another close look. Is it, in fact, a catch? Got his hands working on the ground. Kind of hard to tell.
Bill Cowher's going to challenge him.
Yep, here comes the red challenge flag. Wilson with a huge smile talking to Banta Kane.
Pittsburgh is challenging the ruling on the field of an interception.
That's why I wasn't sure if they were going to rule it initially. On the field as a clean catch. Looked very much like the Givens one from earlier. This could help clear up things.
Hands underneath. Arm underneath.
Well, I'll let you go first this time, partner.
Possession. His hand is still underneath it.
Okay.
That is not going to be overturned, Jim Nance. You know, of course, you're one of these guys, no matter what I say, you'll go the opposite.
I'm with you. Win or tie. I think it's not going to be a catch, a pick.
Did you see some on that replay?
I did. Did you see it?
No, I did not see it.
That last one to me looked like there was something there happening between the ground and the ball.
You leaned that big head right in front of me. How can I see it?
All right, I'll step aside.
There you go. Thank you.
Look at this one.
All right, you show me. Arm is underneath. His left hand stays underneath the football the whole time.
Hold on. Talk to me now.
I couldn't tell. This is a great view here. Look at that left hand.
Okay, now look at the football. That's close. And the question is, do they have the indisputable evidence? Always comes down to that.
Well, you know, there's a couple things. When you show them in slow motion, you can always say, oh, the ball moved, you didn't have possession and all. You can make a, of course the ball's going to move. He's running and he falls down on the ground. So you're going to see ball movement there. The word is control. Did he have control, and did he ever lose control of it once he hit the ground? So I say that let's look at it regular speed and see what it looks like. Hard to tell there too. It's a close call, but I think it's going to be an interception. But the fact that Walt Anderson's talking a little always worries you too.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. It is an interception. Pittsburgh is charged with its first timeout.
Well, there you go. You saw what you saw. And now, Bill Belichick in 3 AFC title games has 14 takeaways. Look at that. 4 when they were here in 01. 6 against the Colts last season.
Look at this game today, Jim. Because the Steelers have they've done a lot of good things on both sides of the football, but every single time there has been an opportunity to make a big play, the receivers came down with it. Tom Brady made a terrific throw. They get a chance to make the interceptions. They get it done. It's unbelievable.
And you can't say enough about that last series, too, where they had it for 5.5 minutes. 3-yard gain for Corey Dillon. And we'll see, I would think, a heavy dose of Dillon.
You've got to stop them in 3 plays. If you do and they punt the football, you still can get 2 possessions in the game that gives you a chance to tie it up. So Tom Brady, you know, one thing he has not done today, he has not used the snap count. The crowd is low. This is when a quarterback, you get up there, you go on a hard count, the defense is anxious, you can get 5 yards.
2nd down and 7. To Dillon. Met after a 1-yard run by Aaron Smith. And let's go quickly to Bonnie.
Jim, with the interception ruling standing, Jerome Bettis slouched on the bench, having to deal with the fact that this could very well be his last NFL game. Bettis has not spoken with anybody about this, but conceded to me before the game he is seriously contemplating retirement. Not a decision, however, he'll make until later in the offseason because he doesn't want the emotion of winning or losing to come into play.
Never healthy last year. Bonnie came back this year because he wanted to make another run at a Super Bowl. Never been there. 5th all-time rusher. Timeout on the field.
to spending quality time with your kids. No sacrifice is too great.
I think you got it, Dad.
But when it comes to the satisfying taste of Diet Dr. Pepper, you sacrifice nothing. Diet Dr. Pepper. It tastes more like regular.
The Yellow Box Sale. Get built-in walkie-talkie, GPS capability for voice-guided directions, and web access on phones starting at just 99 cents for a limited time. The Nextel Yellow Box Sale. Call 800-NEXTEL-9 to shop or find a store. Act now. Get the i205 for 99 cents. Call 800-NEXTEL-9 now.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Dr. Pepper and your local Dr. Pepper bottler. Dr. Pepper, one taste and you get it. And by Hummer. Check out the H2 at Hummer.com. Hummer, like nothing else.
They come to the line, 3rd and 5.
I say it's a running play.
It's Kevin Falk next to Brady. And Troy Brown in motion. Stutter step goes back the other way. Heat on Brady. Throws it. Got it. At the 33-yard line, complete to David Gibbons.
Well, I was wrong about the running play, and then Tom Brady moves out of the pocket and just makes a beautiful throw down the field. 3 receivers to the right. Gibbons finds an open seam in the defense. What a throw by Tom Brady. You know, Jim, we talked to Tom Brady last night, and I talked about in the opening. He came into the league undersized, not strong enough. He worked really hard that first year. Got a chance to take over the team in the second year, and it's just progressed mentally and physically for 4 straight years.
Corey Dillon for 1 yard. Lineup tomorrow night. CBS Monday. Still standing. Listen up. Everybody loves Raymond 2.5 Men and CSI Miami and the Late Show David Letterman. You're on CBS.
You know, you go back to Tom Brady. What did Bill Belichick say back in that draft when he took him? They had 2 quarterbacks marked.
Yep, on the board too. They really had a hard time with that decision.
Yep, Tom Brady and Tim Rattay.
And how about that?
So Tim Rattay's home going, really?
Yeah, he just found it out. I guarantee. They said Rattay played like a spread offense.
More productive in college.
Yep, Brady, played the antithesis of that. And here it's back to Dillon. And he's driving inside the 30 to the 27. Again, a 6th round pick. It's been talked about so many times. The 199th selection. And working on going here with 5 minutes to go to 8-0 in the postseason as a starter. The longest ever win streak in the postseason by a quarterback in history. Bart Starr with 9 consecutive postseason wins. If he wins here, you know where you could get number 9, where he's already in the promised land, 2 MVPs.
There he is.
Kevin Falk, the single back, 3rd down 3. It's Falk and stop short. There he is. In fact, the 7 wins tied with Troy Aikman for most consecutive playoff wins to begin your playoff career. Kind of like the Roethlisberger to begin a career. Aikman won his first 7 playoff appearances as a starter. Brady, 430 away from going to 8-0. And what about his performance today, Phil?
Hey, you know, Jim, there's words. Sometimes you go, well, what else can I say? But in the big moments, he came through. Just terrific physical throws by Tom Brady, and then the little short one to David Gibbons for the touchdown. But those 2 long ones, this one here we just saw, to basically run, to take Pittsburgh's chances down to almost nothing to win the football game. When there's a chance to do it, he just gets it done. And you know, again, he's improved. He's talking to Charlie Weiss, who's been so instrumental in building him up. But Tom Brady physically, that's what's really impressed me so much over the years.
Well, you see Brady has a little talk on the sideline. after Pittsburgh used its last timeout. Brady and the Patriots are going to go for it. Now, this would have been, if they brought out Vinatieri, about a 43-yard try, which would have put them up 17, 3 scores. But instead, they're going for it. For the knockout yard. Holstein lined up as the fullback. Lead block for Falk. And let's see where they spot it. Brady thinks he has it. Gibbons signals first down, but not so fast. Bill's going to peer down the line.
Looked like he had it. Holstein leading the way at fullback. We saw him last week. Very agile and moves around just like a fullback. A lineman who comes in, number 71. Don't get in his way. Not able to find anybody that time.
It is a first down with 4:24 to go and the Steelers out of timeouts.
Jim, you said it. They're going for it on 4th down just to end the game, and that is a really good job by Falk, just keeping his feet and getting that extra half yard to get the first down.
Just churning and churning as they go with Falk instead of Dillon, interestingly.
It is interesting. Off tackle, Kevin Falk has been more productive.
One more thing as you look at the numbers. Brady without an interception. Roethlisberger 3 times going the other way. Brady has the lowest interception percentage in NFL playoff history. Only 3 times has he been picked in his career in 271 postseason throws. Dillon back in spinning and banging bodies for about 3. Brady is first in that category. Bart Starr second, and third lowest percentage, Phil Simms.
Thank you, Jim.
Boy, I had to jump through hoops to get you there.
Thank you.
Tonight after the game, the countdown is on to the start of TV's most gripping and original new crime-solving drama. So stick around. Right after the game, the premiere of Numbers here on CBS.
We talked about it last week. We cover all these teams and all these years, but I've never been around a team that just never seems to break ranks. No player ever speaks out. Nobody showboats. Nobody cries about lack of playing time, that he's not happy with what's going on. Nobody. It just doesn't happen. And the one thing Bill Belichick does that I really like, and more coaches around the league I think are going to start doing, they make everybody find his role and participate in the game. They play everybody on the roster every week. As he would say, I have no ERWs. And those are eat, ride, and watch the game. None of those on his football team.
So we approach 2:37. They can run this play all the way down to the 2-minute warning. And look at him. End around. His work early. It's Deion Branch. Deion Branch takes off. Touchdown, New England. Jacksonville, here they come.
Well, you know, when you get a chance, Armin Katan said it, you know, you can't be afraid to take a chance. This one is a little risky. The Steelers overplaying. Deion Branch in the open field. Chris Hope has no chance. Too fast, too quick, finds the end zone.
Deion Branch, 60-yard touchdown reception. First quarter, fourth quarter, 23-yard run for another score. 41 points on the board for New England.
What did Bill Belichick say before the game to Armin Katan? In the biggest games, we've played our best. And that is something, especially for Bill Belichick to say, because we never could get him to say really a good word about his own team. So when he says that, he has tremendous confidence in what they're about to try to do.
Well, it's going to be New England and Philadelphia, barring any miracle here. They last met second week of last season, the 03 season. Phil, you were there.
Oh, yeah, I was there. And this is when the team was going to revolt against Bill Belichick.
Yeah, because they lost the opener against Buffalo 31-zip.
That was when they traded away Lawyer Malloy, or let him go, I should say, and the Buffalo Bills picked him up. And it was disaster for the Patriots. And look what has happened since that loss.
Yeah, they went down 1 at Philadelphia with 3 Brady touchdown passes and the Bruschi interception run back for a score, 31-10.
Yeah, what a tough way to suffer your first loss if you're Ben Roethlisberger. I'll just say this, said it many times today, and I have to tell myself, because I judge sometimes all quarterbacks the same. This is a rookie. And Bill Cowher has found his Tom Brady. They're going to be together for a lot of years.
Just lined this kick away from Randall L. And it's Matt Cushing near the 40. Shaky start for Roethlisberger. Got it going, good rhythm, third quarter, and then a pick on his last throw. 3 and all. What have you seen, Phil?
Well, you know, Jim, it's just the last one, the football got away from him, but the other one's just trying to make throws where he just misjudged the talent of the New England Patriot defense, and experience will make him better at making those judgments. That's the only thing that takes care of those kind of mistakes.
Take a look at the field here and look at the down linemen for the New England defense.
Yeah,
none. Roethlisberger will try to take advantage of that open field, and he has a first down at the 50.
You know, too, as you look at this Patriots team, Romeo Crennel, you talked about it, could be headed to the Cleveland Browns, and Charlie Weiss, the offensive coordinator, of course, going to Notre Dame.
2-minute warning.
Ask your doctor today if Lipitor is right for you.
On DVD now.
Can you be perfect?
Move fast.
That's what I'm talking about!
Play hard. Score big.
Your expectations couldn't be any higher.
One of the greatest sports movies ever made.
That's the way they play ball!
Friday Night Lights. Own the DVD now.
First down and 10. Close game, huh? Yeah, it's a game of inches. And I am the ruler.
It's nice.
I'm part of the chain gang. It's pretty cool, but I'm on the way up.
Good for you.
Line judge, maybe ref one day. I haven't really decided yet. No one is closer to the game than me. How about a bud for the effort?
Numbers are everywhere. But what if numbers?
The violence has escalated.
Could solve crimes.
Say I couldn't see the sprinkler. From the pattern of the drops, I could calculate its precise location.
You can tell us where the killer lives?
Yeah.
Drop the knife or I'll shoot!
Everything is numbers.
Patriots, the dynasty, the word you're going to hear a lot of the next 2 weeks. From the 50 with 2 minutes to go. Roethlisberger on the run, hits Burris to the 37, and again numbers, the premiere of numbers coming up right after the game and the Lamar Hunt Trophy presentation. 2 brothers, one's an FBI agent, the other a math genius. New way of crime solving, you'll see it tonight. Again, look at the linebackers on the line of scrimmage here. No down linemen. You got McGinnis, you got Brewski. They're going to run it here with Ains for a gain of about 8. Again, Steelers can't stop it. If you asked Bill Belichick, hey, is this a dynasty you put together here? You know he's going to slam it right back in your face, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we talked to him last night trying to get around that a little bit. Yeah. Got to find a different approach. As they drop it off to Haynes again to the 15. And again, the Subway postgame show will be coming up right after this one. Greg will be down on the field for the AFC Trophy presentation, the Lamar Hunt Trophy, and Joe Namath will be involved in that, and that's coming up. Subway postgame show. Back to Haynes, down to the 7. So I say to Belichick, in your 30-year time in the league in some capacity, what dynasties have you seen? I wanted to see how he defined them. First team he mentioned, Dallas in the 90s, a team that won 3 out of 4. And Belichick, by the way, calls a timeout here. He calls the timeout. But he first said Dallas. Vince Lombardi, 9-1 career postseason record. That was the Legends record. And Belichick, if he can close out the last 56 seconds, will join Lombardi at 9-1 and then look to pass him and collect the 3rd Lombardi trophy in Jacksonville. But wasn't that interesting that he did yes. in that way, in that fashion, define what he thinks a dynasty is?
Well, what he defined as a dynasty, Jim, is what we're trying to say here is that what he is doing, if they go on and win the Super Bowl, would put the New England Patriots in that same group.
It'd be 3 out of 4, just like Dallas. Exactly. Of course, he said 70 Steelers. And that was another one. We all know about the steel curtain. And touchdown pass to Burris with 52 seconds left. Hank Poteet tried to cover him.
Well, it's a good throw. Ben Roethlisberger actually just throws it behind the receiver. So tough on the outside. Plexico Burris. He can react to the football a lot quicker than the defensive back.
Burris with his 3rd catch. This one goes for a touchdown. He had told us he didn't want that 2 or 3 catch kind of a day. He was wanting to get way more involved in this one. Thought he would. They all want to get more involved, but in this case he had some specific numbers in mind. It's been a great season being with you, Phil.
A lot of fun. Enjoyed the football, and today we saw 2 terrific teams, but the Patriots just took advantage of their opportunities, and their experience is one of the big reasons why they've won this football game.
You know, how about a thanks and a nod to our great team. Executive producers of the NFL on CBS, Sean McManus and Tony Petiti. Coordinating producer of the NFL on CBS, and today's game produced by Lance Barrow.
Right.
Right. Heading to Phoenix and Pebble Beach. He's doing okay. Today's game directed by Mike Arnold. Our replay producer, Jim Rickoff. Senior producer of CBS Sports and the NFL Today, Eric Mann. The director of the NFL Today, Bob Bettina. Coordinating producer of CBS Sports, Harold Bryant. Associate directors of today's game, Steve Karasik, Pete Radovich Jr., Joel Dukart. Broadcast associates, John Paquette, Steve Murphy. Technical manager, Pete Callander. Technical director, Jonas Einstein. Audio supervisor, Ed Soltis. Stats, Ethan Cooperson. Talking about numbers, Joe Castellano. Our spotter, Tom Spencer. Production manager, Cam Howie. Way to go. Rob Flores. Kevin McHale up here looking after us in the booth. Jimmy Hatter down on the field. And thanks to all the men and women of CBS Sports all season long. Onside kick coming. Flooding the right side. Reed's kick hops up and right into the arms of Christian Fauria. Bill Cowher dropped to 1-4 in championship games at home. And talk about now the Super Bowl preview. Looking at the Eagles. The Eagles and the Patriots.
Yeah, you look at that game, the defense of the Eagles. Look what they did. Regular season, 13-3. Most wins in their history. The strengths, Donovan McNabb, of course. The defense doesn't give up a lot of points. The weaknesses down you saw at the bottom. One of them is all the penalties that they commit.
Maybe T.O. returns for that game. You know, interesting, Philadelphia hadn't been to a Super Bowl since losing to Oakland back in Super Bowl 15 in New Orleans. They lost to the Raiders 27-10, and they advanced today by that same score on to their second Super Bowl. There's Bob Kraft. Made a huge contribution, the Patriot Foundation, a week ago to the Tsunami Relief Fund. And what a reign it has been for Mr. Kraft in his time with the Patriots. 4 times in all for him.
Yeah, Jim,
going to a Super Bowl.
What Mr. Bob Kraft has done with the Patriots, they have put together the model franchise in a lot of ways. You know, you look at this team, and there's not a lot of free agents. It's like this same team is going to come back next year.
Bill Belichick has done it again. Subway post-game show is coming up. We'll have the Lamar Hunt Trophy presentation. Tom Brady continues his unbeaten streak in the postseason. Just amazing. What a team, what a franchise. They are the AFC champions. New England's going to meet Philadelphia in Jacksonville.